All Monsters Are Human by K. Michelle. K. Michelle has been staying busy with her business ventures, Love and Hip Hop, her country album, and her follow-up album. Originally said to be called Fab, K is back with her 5th studio album. Can she keep the consistency of quality albums going? How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of All Monsters Are Human by K. Michelle.
All Monsters Are Human by K. Michelle, formerly known as Fab. Do you know what Fab stood for?
No. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
What was it?
Fuck all you bitches.
Oh, all right.
No, that's dead serious.
Yeah, because her...
I mean, hell, she did have a mixtape called Zero Fucks Given.
And then her tour...
That mixtape was dope.
And then her tour was, what, over some dick?
I think it was,
yeah, so I'm not surprised.
K. Michelle, yo.
Yeah.
I rock... Let me just say this before we start. I fuck with K. Michelle.
Uh-huh.
I just want to put that out there. Like, she just be keeping it real.
Yeah, she do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, she has no filter. She go tell it like it is.
Yeah, she had a mixtape called Zero Fucks Given. Yeah. How you feel about this album artwork?
I actually thought it was pretty dope. Like, it's one of the most creative albums I've seen this past year. Like, I just really like the setup for it. It looks like it's out of like some kind of dark fantasy film. So I thought it was pretty dope, and I like the red in it. I know you was gonna probably say that, but I really like the use of red in this because it's not even just a red piano, but the undertones of the red around the whole picture. It's really cool.
I almost couldn't have said it better than him, but he left out a few colors. Cause see, there's violet all throughout this, and then there's some baby blue throughout this, and she's wearing a white dress as well with red hair.
Yeah.
The piano was fire. It's a dope picture. I like the fact that she did this. The piano looks very unique. Yeah. I saw a video of K. Michelle actually talking about the piano. Like, she wanted a red piano, and they got her a red piano.
What's up?
And it actually looks really dope. Red roses everywhere, violet and baby blue atmosphere. Those 3 colors just are fire. I'm surprised no sneaker has came out with those 3 colors on it.
Make it, man.
The flow of this album, man, it's K. Michelle being K. Michelle. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, it's like raw, unfiltered topics.
Mm-hmm.
No stone is unturned.
Not at all.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, purely unfiltered K. Michelle or some, nice R&B selections.
For highlights, Just Like Jay, first song that came on. I love this K. Michelle that does this right here. She's doing the country tang with some of the way she says some of her words and everything like this. I let my wife hear. She was getting all emotional about it because it's just like K. Michelle is one of those people in the industry that's completely misunderstood. And I felt like she did a good way of putting it in lyric form so you could kind of understand where she's coming from.
Yeah.
That game is actually really dope. It's really fun the way she wrote that. The Rain, at first, when I first heard it, I'm like, really?
You ain't heard this yet?
Do this new edition? Nah, I hadn't.
I've been listening to this for like the last couple months.
Really?
Yeah.
At first, I was like, really? But then after listening to it like 3 or 4 times, I'm like, yo, it's actually not that bad. It's actually dope. I like the way she flipped it, into a whole different topic.
Yes.
But it was actually good. All the Lovers, it felt like this was actually influenced by a song from Whitney Houston called Where Do Broken Hearts Go?
Okay.
And that's the vibe I got from that song. I could be wrong, but it's actually really dope. Sierra's Prayer, fire. I was just like, first time I heard it, I completely toned it out. But then once I had thought about it, and as soon as I started reading the lyrics, as soon as I saw Future, I was just like, oh, this is about when Sierra talked about how she prayed for somebody like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Love the way she turned it into a song. Great. Oh My God, fire. Table for One, amazing. I Don't Like You. I like the fact that K. Michelle does songs like this.
Yes.
Because there are people that you just don't like.
Yeah.
That are your exes, and I think the way that she summed it up was really good.
Yeah.
Don't care anymore.
I don't care.
Yeah. And also like Can't Let You Get Away. It's not a song that I should like based on morals, but sonically it sounds so good, and K. Michelle found a great way to sing it.
And I'm glad you said that because, I come across liking a lot of these songs, and I'm like, I shouldn't be liking these songs. Like, she's talking about, I stole you from your ex. Go ahead, have him back.
Right? I think the dude is married.
And I'm like, why do I like this? But it's like the way that she sings it, the way that she arranges things just makes it really pleasing to the ear. But yeah, if you have some morals, I mean, you go through some things. I get it. So, and that's what I like about this album the most is just the transparency. Like, she really is giving her all in these songs. For like, songs with Just Like Jay, That Game, All the Lovers, Something New. Like, Something New was just raw. Like, I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it was.
You being plain and literal. Like, The Rain, I've been playing that ever since they started playing on the radio. Because I
don't listen to the radio, so
I have to. I'm at work, but I was just like, oh man, we sampling something again. Oh, come on! But I really like the way she put it.
Shout out to Jazzy Fizzle.
Yeah, that was really dope. Sierra's Prayer was really, really dope. Oh my God, was dope.
Did on Oh My God, did you get Chris Brown vibes from it? The only reason I say that is because you know how like she's like, oh my God, like I kind of got that.
I can see him maybe
that fuck
a little
you back
bit.
To sleep because he like let me ride.
Oh,
like
okay.
I was just like, is that
a little bit?
Yeah,
Just a tad
that's
bit.
a reach.
Yeah, it's a little bit. But Table for One, that song right there is amazing. Table for One, I had to play that back, and Can't Let You Get Away. It just sounds amazing.
Lowlights. I just have one.
Okay.
Super Hood.
I think we can agree on that one.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Super
I thought
Hood.
it would actually been cool
Hood.
if you had Super Hood, changed the hook, and then got D Smoke on it.
Why does that sound accurate?
Because he said super good.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
my only low light.
Yeah, my only low light is Super Hood. I mean, I get it. You got that one song that's probably going to be for the club or with your girls and you're hanging everything. But, I mean, the subject matter, I was just like, I get it. He rich, make the pussy wet and all that other stuff. I was just like, okay, I get it. I like Cash Doll better than City Girls on that
Facts.
song.
Facts.
That's part of the reason why it's low light, because I felt like City Girls distracted from the song a little bit.
And I think it was only Young Miami.
But I think that they are perfect for that type of song. But I just think Cash Doll was more appropriate fit for the song. But I mean, it was alright.
Final thoughts, man. First of all, I just want to say, I really do think K Michelle is like she's the most underrated, like unappreciated artist in R&B, period, right now. She gets the Wale treatment, where some people some people feel like they don't like her attitude, so they associate that with the quality of her music.
That's deep.
And K Michelle has always put out quality music from the jump, from Rebel Soul. Matter of fact, from before that.
Do you think Love and Hip Hop is a distraction?
It's 50-50 because I feel like Rebel Soul was successful because of Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
So I don't know how Love and Hip Hop is affecting her now. I just know that the quality of her music is still high quality.
Yeah.
I've been listening to K Michelle since the first time I saw her on the piano, sitting on the piano, singing Where They Do That, and I had showed her, and we've been rocking with K Michelle since that. That was before any of the albums. That was before Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
I don't even know how I came across her project. She had a mixtape called For Colored Girls. That was fire. K Michelle has been putting out quality music from the jump. She's always talking about topics that people don't talk about on a regular basis. So I always find myself rocking with what K Michelle puts out. And I just don't understand how people can't understand her. Because it's not like other artists don't go through stuff and they don't complain about things and stuff like that. It's just like K Michelle just seems to catch the brunt of all of the hate, and I never understood it. Because when you turn on the albums, it's dope. I remember when we did her last album review, More Issues in Vogue. I mean, it was an album after that, but More Issues in Vogue. People were in the comments like, "Why did you grade it so high?" Listen to the album. The quality of your music is good, and K Michelle is good for that, and she did it again here.
Yeah, I feel like she's going unnoticed, but like when you listen, like I don't have nothing against Love and Hip Hop, but I get it. Some people might think, oh, I don't want to hear nothing because of how she acts and nothing like that. When it comes to her music, I completely separate that because I feel like her vocal talent is amazing. Just everything that she does, song structure wise, is really smart. And just her having no filter, I think that attitude alone rubs off in her music to make for good music because it shows that she's not trying to hold back. So you're going to get more relatable topics. Like, I bet you a lot of women can dig with this music for real because she's saying stuff that most people are probably like afraid to say. Like, I mean, Something New. She wants some new dick. I mean, she's being literal about it, and it's like you can laugh about it, but she's just being real with you. She like, okay, I'm done with you. I'm on to something new.
And I like the wordplay she uses too.
Yeah,
because she
yeah.
said something about she was on to a new joystick and they want to play games.
Yeah.
And then she said you just wanted a girl you can that you can control like 2K.
That part had me weak. But yeah.
Final grade, man. Look, like I said, I love K Michelle. I'm always gonna listen to her music no matter what anybody says. Go put the album on, listen to it. It's high quality. It's getting a check. Shout out to K Michelle. She's always involved in the writing of every song on her album. Shout out to Goldie who came through and laced some tracks. Shout out to the producers. She got with some really good producers on this one, man. This project is really good, and I feel like at the end of this year, we will be talking about K Michelle's album as well, as long as you ain't hating for whatever reason you hating for. Turn on the music and listen. You gotta feel it. Like, I don't see how you.
You're going to feel something when you turn the music on.
It's she's got bars in here.
Yes.
She's singing bars.
Yes. Check. All right. Y'all listen to this music. I mean, you're going to feel something. You might get mad at some of it, too, because she's just keeping it raw and real. I mean, just to be honest with you. But it's good music at the end of the day. Don't sleep on K Michelle.
I think I'm going to make a K Michelle playlist. Holla at me if you need the link to it.
Do that.
Because there's some songs that y'all need to hear from her.
There you go.